Donc cette conférence rassemble en tout cas tous les gens qui bénéficient des fonds, des financements de SBCCI, qui est très important donc, pour soulever et aider les communautés noires, parce que c'est très important d'avoir ce financement et de permettre de réaliser des projets qui ont un impact dans la communauté, et spécialement pour la communauté noire. Et je suis ravi de participer en tant que co-président, mais aussi pour moi c'est important parce que on voit qu'il y a une inclusion aussi de la part de BBI, le Black Business Initiative, qui en tout cas qui met dans sa programmation les francophones, donc ce qui est très intéressant. Je vous souhaite beaucoup de succès à la BBI, le Black Business Initiative, mais aussi beaucoup de remerciements à la SBCCI donc pour l'événement qu'ils organisent. Puis on espère avoir beaucoup plus de fonds parce que c'est très important pour la communauté noire.
I tell you, the province is a very proud supporter of the Black Business Initiative. Thank you for the work you do for 29 years, almost 3 decades of identifying talent, supporting talent, elevating talent, and just making things happen. So thank you so much to BBI for all the work you do. It's as was mentioned, for almost 400 years, the history of African Nova Scotians it's a part of the fabric of this province, and that's why, and it would be the same in your communities, but that's why it's really important that that history, that perspective shows up in industry and in community and making things happen. So we're pleased to see leaders from across the country, coast to coast to coast here, and sharing ideas and talking about what is possible. I know you're going to have a fantastic couple days. Just walking in this room tonight, I can tell you, as Premier, it's not always a happy sight when you walk in a room, but I felt welcomed here tonight, so thank you for that. You're doing important work, and here in Nova Scotia, we're happy to support the work that's being done, and across the country, you should be supported. Thank you for the leadership that you show. Have a wonderful conference over the next couple of days, and enjoy Halifax. And I hope you get a chance to maybe stick around a little bit and get out and see a little bit more. But certainly, we'll be waiting to welcome you back when the time comes. But have a great conference. It's my absolute honor to be here with you tonight. Thank you so much.
I think overall, from what I'm hearing and people talking to me and having been the co-chair for this conference, a lot of people walked away with great information. Some of us have been on, and some of these organizations have been on journeys by themselves. They haven't done those partnerships, those collaborations. And I think this is an opportunity to start thinking about how they do that. So this conference has laid the seeds. These are the foundational elements for some folks to actually think about how they start to build that network, how they start to build their organization, how they start to fuel their communities. And I think that's the beauty of SBCCI. It really is supporting that capacity building within our communities, within these organizations that are part of our community and foundational elements in our community. So I applaud everybody who came here wanting to learn more and walking away with more information than possible, and taking that information and trying to digest it to determine how they are going to use it when they go back into their offices and in their communities, how they will use it to benefit their organizations. So that's the beauty of the SBCCI conference, and to see people's eyes light up, and also to hear the questions they're posing. They're very important questions, but I think they're getting the answers they need to help understand how they move those questions into actions.
Hi, I'm Claudia Bowers. I'm the project coordinator at Black Business Initiative, and I moderated the panel on fund development today. I think that's very important because every nonprofit, whether it's Black-led or other, is always looking for funding, and funding is always infinite. So we were looking at how to diversify your funds, how to build relationships with your funders. We were looking at all kinds of challenges that the funders face, and how to ensure their sustainability. We had an amazing panel that brought over 40 years of experience. Happy to have been here, and hope that we have given some tools so that they know that they can then have alternative ways of funding, and that there are options available, and continue to do the good work that they do.
I'm really excited to be here in Halifax with BBI and the other intermediaries for the Supporting Black Communities Initiative. The Supporting Black Communities Initiative has been one of the most important investments in the Black community. There are thousands of organizations, tens of thousands of Black communities that are benefiting from these investments in all kinds of organizations. And so I just want to give a huge shout out to SBCCI and all the incredible projects that have been funded who are doing great work in their communities. You know, at the Foundation for Black Communities, we actually see the impact of SBCCI. In our last grant round with the Black Ideas Grant, we found that we were funding many groups who had benefited from the capacity building group and work that SBCCI did. So we found that they were more ready to apply and actually bring forward some really great ideas. So again, the work of SBCCI is found not only in the work you do, but in the projects that we're also funding. And it's really important to have Black-led organizations funding Black communities, because we understand what it is you're doing and those issues. And another thing is we also get to hear you. Our programs are designed in ways that are reflecting what it is you need. Even our applications are designed based on your feedback. To us, you don't ever have to prove why you need support. Our job is to make sure we're there to deliver it. So I hope you continue to count on your support, and we'll continue to be able to support you as well. And again, shout out to SBCCI. I hope that they're around for a very long time. They're important, we need them, and thank them for all their work.
As we see the way BBI has brought everyone from across Canada to this particular conference, it is fantastic to see the synergy. It's also wonderful to see the impact that they are making within their organizations. And as we think about SBCCI moving forward, we think about BNFIN, which is the Black National Funders Intermediary Network. We have the 4 intermediaries, which is Tropicana Community Services, Groupe Transet, Africa Center, and BBI. We are fighting together to make sure that we ensure that this particular program does not end March 31st, 2025. One of the things that we are appealing to everyone to do is please share this information with everyone that you know. Talk to your MPs, talk to your MPPs, speak to organizations within your network, outside of your network, social media, whatever you need to do to get the word out, because we need more time to facilitate what we need to facilitate to become permanent. We are an organization that is young. If SBCCI has only been around for 4 years, we need more than 4 years in order to get this. We're looking for another 5 years, and then eventually permanent. So what we're asking every single person as they leave this room and this wonderful conference is share the information with those that around you. Thank you.
Well, certainly when you have Black organizations supporting other Black organizations, one of the things that you don't have to deal with is explaining who you are, explaining the value that you can bring to your community. There's usually a cultural similarity in the sense that we understand the work that Black communities have to do or Black organizations have to do to empower their communities. And so that work that needs to be done is never in question. It is never something that you have a funder have to feel suspicious about, because they, having similar lived experiences, will understand the importance of that work. So by Black organizations funding Black organizations, the emphasis is less on the credibility of the project and more how do we make sure that the project actually works. And so getting support from the organization to build the capacity to be able to deliver on the project becomes the primary focus, not whether or not the project itself is a valid project. So the SBCCI program is one that's needed because there are so many more organizations that are yet to be funded that could use the capacity building. And so as a result, we would like to see that program continue.
D'accord, donc je reviens d'une conférence où est-ce que en fait j'étais modérateur avec 3 panélistes et le sujet c'était comment que l'innovation au sein de vos partenariats peut contribuer à avoir de l'impact et contribuer au changement social. Donc c'était ça la thématique. Donc il y avait des organisations qui étaient représentées de partout au pays, l'ensemble des provinces canadiennes. Et ils ont été capables d'échanger sur ce sujet. Et ce qui a été retenu, entre autres, c'est que certains partenariats, bien qu'ils peuvent être très bons pour l'organisation, mais peut représenter un risque. Un risque envers d'autres éventuels partenaires. Donc, on a compris que certaines organisations noires qui étaient financées par d'autres organisations noires, eh bien, dans certaines régions du pays, ça peut être mal perçu par certains autres potentiels partenaires qui préfèrent ne pas nécessairement trop s'afficher avec des organisations noires, mais qui sont très ancrées dans un écosystème noir. Ce qui peut être problématique parce qu'un des objectifs que nous avons, le SBCCI, c'est voir dans quelle mesure que nous pouvons constituer un gros écosystème de 2500 organisations noires à travers le Canada. Et parmi ces 2500 organisations, le SBCCI, donc c'est l'initiative Appuyer les communautés noires, qui a financé plus de 1500 de ces organisations-là. Et nous croyons que ces 1500 organisations-là font partie, une force pour le Canada. Oui, bien écoutez, je considère que la Nouvelle-Écosse et Halifax sont le berceau de l'histoire des Noirs au Canada. Lorsque les Noirs ont quitté l'Afrique, ont été aux États-Unis, ils ont monté vers le nord, notamment avec le chemin qui a été fait par Harriet Tubman. Donc, certains se sont dirigés vers Montréal, d'autres se sont dirigés vers la Nouvelle-Écosse. Donc, particulièrement l'histoire de Africville, que théoriquement n'existe plus, mais il est encore là dans nos cœurs. Donc, je pense que d'organiser un Black History Tour, où est-ce qu'on pourrait visiter cette Halifax, où est-ce qu'il y avait Africville, où est-ce qu'il y a toutes ces traces de l'histoire des Noirs au Canada, et ce, avant même que le pays s'appelle Canada. Donc, je pense que ça sera quelque chose de très, très, très intéressant. Une visite organisée dans qu'est-ce qui reste de Africville.
So I'm Agnes Ade-Anuse, Director of Supporting Black Canadian Communities Initiative at ESCC. So that's Employment and Social Development Canada. I've been here for the 3-day conference, and it's been truly amazing to see all these people together, all these sub-agreement holders. They are community innovators who have been doing this work for many years, and the SBCCI funding. The conference has been amazing at continuing to build that capacity. So I think I attended sessions on AI, this one this morning on legislative, how to mobilize to make legislative change. I truly enjoyed those sessions because they really, it speaks to the fact that sometimes it's not enough to just say, I need this from you, government. You need to get the community together and rally around a common cause so that you can make the decision makers understand your cause and why you need what you need. So I've seen a lot of collaboration in here. It's really been truly amazing to meet all these people and learn about the work that they're doing. And I hope the SBCCI continues and we meet again next year.
Donc, BBI nous a appuyés dans le cadre de l'association Initiative Afro-Canadienne pour pouvoir acquérir du matériel de bureau, du fonctionnement, ce qui a été fait. Et nous avons également reçu un appui pour mettre en place un plan stratégique 2025-2030 de notre organisme. C'est le travail qui est en train de se faire et d'ici peu, les résultats seront présentés à nos partenaires, à nos membres également. Donc, on tient à remercier BBI pour cet accompagnement, pour ce soutien qui est apporté à notre organisme, mais surtout à notre communauté, à notre communauté du Nouveau-Brunswick pour tous les Afro-descendants. Merci.
Hi, my name is Samara. I'm board president of Igniter Enterprises. We're based in Toronto. And tonight's opening gala was a really great experience just to network and get to know all of the other recipients, all of the other grantees of the BBI. BBI has been just really important in the development of Igniter Enterprises because it gave us our first funding to sit down with consultants and talk about what we wanted our company to look like, who our target market was, and what we want to achieve with our nonprofit organization.
I'm so excited to be at this conference, the BBI conference. It's amazing to see so many Black organizations coming together and just being able to, talk about building the community. One of the things like we've done in Western Canada is supporting Black youth within the businesses. So we're hoping to see this continuation of this supporting Black communities so that we keep supporting Black youth. And hoping to see more people within this line of work.
So this is my second time here in Halifax. I came here last year. We have a collaboration with BBI. They have been help us a lot. We get a funding from them 2 years ago to reinforce our board. We have been training our members, and right now we have a good, well-established and well-trained board member because of BBI. We came back here this year, and I learned a lot so far on my second day. I've been having so many connections with a lot of people, learning from my colleagues, and I'm sure that I'm going to leave this place reinforced to grow our organization for the years to come. Thank you.